So yesterday I went into town to research album covers. I had a look at some albums and I decided based on what they looked like, what age group the album was targeted at, along with the genre, just by looking at the album cover. I'm here in HMV in Kingston and we are looking at album covers. So I've chosen this one, it's by Eminem. It's called Recovery. Looking at it, the first thing I think is, okay, he's by himself, he's walking on a road with no cars on, so I'm thinking themes might be that he's very lonely, maybe that it's a story of his life because he's walking along a kind of a lonely road, maybe he doesn't know where he's going, so it's sort of talking about his life and what he wants to do with it and how he's sort of messed up in the past potentially. This is going to attract young people because rap is obviously a predominantly young genre. Also on the front it talks about the other artists that are featured, which includes artists such as Rihanna, Pink, which are also pop artists and will target a young audience, so that's a better way to get people to buy the record. Okay, so with the previous digipack I looked at, I actually knew who the artist already was, which gave me an indication about the genre and the kind of audience that it's targeted at. Whereas this one, I just picked out of nowhere to have a look at. I've never heard of this band or artist before, 5 Star. To me, since it's got a very sort of retro coloured look and the photo's kind of got a filter over it, makes it look very old, and the artists are wearing much older clothes, which indicates to me that rather than going for a young audience, it's going for a more middle-aged audience. And looking at the back, it tells me that 5 Star were a band in the 1980s, so that again would indicate that it's for an audience which is aged maybe sort of 30-40 years old. I also did a bit of my own online research to discover how the internet has changed the music industry in recent years. As you can see here, there are many negatives about the internet and how it's changed the music industry, such as businesses, as it says here, struggling to generate enough revenue as a result of new technology. In other words, since artists are paid in royalties, it means that any time a piece of music is pirated, they don't actually get any revenue from this. It does also say that by using online outlets such as iTunes and Amazon, customers are more likely to want to buy music rather than download it illegally, because it means they can pay per song rather than having to download an entire album. In addition to this, there are many good points about the internet and the music industry, namely for things such as advertising, because it means that the social aspect of the internet, in other words sites such as Facebook and Twitter, mean that fans of a particular genre of music can share their opinions of a song or an artist online, which is good publicity for the artist and its record company, and it's also free.